Hey guys, I hope you're all having a good Friday, and I still have to find that house, so let's go do that. I got robbed at my workplace. I, 30 female, work at an exchange bank. It's a small shop in a very frequented part of the city, even though I do not have a lot of customers during the day. I work alone and really enjoy doing so until now. Yesterday afternoon, two people came with some sort of mask on where you can only see their eyes and brows. I saw them coming in before they opened the door, and instantly I felt a bad energy. One of them stayed at the door and the other tried to come inside near me. Lucky for me, I have a door that is locked and they could only talk to me from the customer's point of view, which is separated with a glass. He pulled out a big knife just so I can see it and told me to give him all the money. He wasn't yelling or being aggressive, I think, because he didn't want to cause a scene when someone from the outside could notice. I gave him the money I had without fighting back or saying a word. He asked for more money and I said, "This is all I have." They left and rubbed the door to erase fingerprint signs, I guess, and told me, "Do not try to come after us," and I just stood there on my chair frozen. I remained calm but shocked. After they left, my hands started shaking and I called my brother, who is also my boss. He runs the business with a partner. I told him crying what happened and he said, "Bravo, you did great. That's exactly what you should have done. Do not worry, I am coming." The police came almost immediately and my brother and his business partner came also. There were 4 to 5 police cars with alarms, guns, and they were running in different directions so they can catch the thieves. My dad and my cousin also came to check on me. They were really worried. I was in shock, but I was not scared. I can't explain the feelings that went through me. I just wanted to go home, but I couldn't because I had some procedures at the police station as the victim that I had to fill. My brother was trying to send me home and deal with me later, but the police was kindly insisting for me to stay just until they finished the procedures. I went home after 2 hours that felt like eternity, and because of a post on Facebook someone made, the news spread really fast. My phone kept ringing, and as much as I appreciated the kindness of my people, I was still not ready to talk. I was numb and all I wanted to do was sleep. I turned my phone face down and I slept, and today I woke up and I was feeling an emptiness inside me. I got a day off today just so I can rest. I have a weird feeling going back to work tomorrow and I feel so silly for that. The police identified the thieves and they were drug addicts who just got released out of prison recently. I don't have information if they caught them, but I know they know who those are. I feel like I failed. I feel like I should have resisted and made a different move, but instead I just gave them the money. Luckily, it wasn't a lot, but neither little. I think I got really lucky that they didn't try to break the door that would give them access to me because it's an easily breakable door, and I think that maybe if I wouldn't give them anything and called the police, they would just run and I would have saved the money. I don't know, I feel weird and I just wanted to vent. Thank you for listening. Okay, I know about thinking of the what ifs of a situation, but I don't think this is one where you should probably be contemplating them because the other option was you not listening and upping your chances of being stabbed and perhaps dying. So I think you got a pretty good outcome. I know it's probably scary, like mentally, because you have to go back there, but at least you're alive. And you shouldn't feel guilty for letting them take the money, because no amount of money is worth your life. Also, guys, I got a little bird. He's blue. What should I name him? I think Rio would be a pretty fitting name, but let me know what you guys think. My parents say my girlfriend, 24 female, will ruin my future. I'm 24 male, completely exhausted. I'm a graduating architecture student in my thesis year, and I've been with my girlfriend for 3 years. She has never been a distraction in my life. In fact, she's been my biggest support system through failures, pressure, and stress. We both have our own lives, we respect each other's time, and we're completely transparent with each other. My girlfriend recently became a working student due to serious financial problems in her family. She had to stop school and work full-time in a BPO just to support herself. Right now, she's saving up again so she can return to studying. My parents see this as a huge red flag and assume that because she didn't graduate yet, she'll eventually rely on me financially or use me in the future. But in the past 3 years, she's never asked me for money or anything material. She is extremely independent, especially when it comes to finances. Ever since my parents found out about our relationship, they've been strongly against it. They keep saying it's just temporary, that I'm still young, and that I don't really know my girlfriend. Even though we've been together for 3 years, to them, she'll eventually become a burden to my career and a hindrance to my dreams. My dad keeps telling me I shouldn't be loyal and that I should explore my options because there are supposedly many better women out there. My mom refuses to say my girlfriend's name and only refers to her as that girl. She also becomes hysterical whenever I go out. Because of this, I've learned to stop sharing details about where I go since I constantly feel suffocated. There was a chance for my girlfriend to meet my mom and grandmother. The reception was cold, forced smiles, uncomfortable silence, and my girlfriend was told things like don't be a burden and don't distract him from his studies. She cried afterward and felt deeply humiliated. Despite everything, my girlfriend still tried to be respectful, but after repeated judgment and humiliation, she set a boundary and temporarily unfriended my mom on social media. Now my family says she's disrespectful and that she should be the one to apologize. Things escalated even more when I posted about our anniversary and my birthday. To them, she's just a girlfriend, so they question why I'm proud of her. There were even comments about her appearance and belongings. Now I'm in my thesis year, struggling financially and under extreme pressure at home. I'm not suicidal, but I'm completely drained. It feels like I'm holding my family, my relationship, and my future together all at once. Am I wrong for defending my girlfriend and setting boundaries even if my family is against it? I just want honest opinions from people outside my situation. Okay, there's one hell of a situation. I would say set boundaries. Well, you already have and they haven't been respected, so I don't know about that, but I have no idea why your parents are acting like they're dating her or whatever, but maybe you can get back on your feet financially and you can move in with your girlfriend and distance yourself from your family. Honestly, all you can do at this point is move out or drill it into them that they need to start acting right. The other thing is probably brace yourself because you don't know how long she'll want to deal with this. So there's that. But I hope you get it figured out. Okay, guys, on my journey back to my stuff, I fear that Rio got shot by a skeleton. So I guess we don't need that name anymore. Long live Rio though. I will be making him a grave when I build my house. But we also found diamonds, so that's cool. Feel like I'm dying. I don't know how to do multiple flares on my post because it's kind of a case where multiple would be more appropriate, but trigger warning for depression and disordered eating, also maybe medical too. I would love some reassurance as well. So some backstory, I've been struggling with an ED ARFID for almost 5 years now since April 2021. I haven't gotten better and still feel the same mentally since when the disorder was triggered. Therapy hasn't worked. My parents are even considering hypnotherapy. Recently, from late 2024 to now, I've been feeling different. I feel tired all of the time and I'm never really hungry. Whenever I stand up too quickly, my head starts spinning and hurting really bad. I've had fainting episodes and have had to go into the hospital multiple times because of my low blood pressure and heart rate jumping. I've also been getting weird feelings in my heart. I don't even know if I can call them palpitations because I don't even really know what those are. They're completely random and happen about every day, usually more than once. They're really scary. I know that sooner or later I'll feel one and that'll be it. I just die. Doctors are brushing off these palpitations as anxiety. Maybe they're right. Whatever they're from, they're scaring me really bad. My parents have been supporting me through this ED thing, my dad less so, and of course I'm grateful for that. My dad has this thing he likes to do where he'll get really frustrated at his job and come home and berate me for not finishing my meals in time, saying I just sit there on my ass all day and play video games. He's kind of scary to be around since on a few occasions he's lashed out and and screamed at me because I'm not doing what he says. Once I refused to brush my teeth because I felt exhausted, and he started yelling so loud and saying, "Who the frick do you think you are?" because I didn't listen to my mom when she was threatening me more subtly. Both of them are honestly really exhausting and they stress me out. My dad also likes to remind me that if they weren't there to make me eat, I would die. The doctors have told them that my heart is pissed off and suffering, and my parents keep telling me that if I don't eat then, I'll keel over and have a heart attack at any moment. This will probably happen sooner rather than later. I know I'll probably die within the next few years and I can't really do anything about that. Also, I'm starting back at school after the weekend. I live in Australia and we're getting over 40 degrees, 104 Fahrenheit afternoons right now, and I'm supposed to be walking home. I haven't been at school since August last year and I don't want to go back, but I don't have a choice, haha. I took time off because of health scares. I feel worse than what I felt before the break. I really freaking hate school. I don't have friends. I hate the classes. I have ASD and ADHD and am on medications for the ADHD, but it does jack shit. Genuinely, the only reason they want me on this medicine is so I shut up about school and how it's boring and functionally useless past 14 years old. It's just babysitting past that point. Dropping out isn't an option to my parents, even though my dad did at like 13. That and all of the shittiness happening in other countries, at least I don't have to deal with genocide or not having clean water or being shot while walking down the street. I'm in a way better situation than a lot of people out there. It's really depressing out there and it's like nobody cares. Governments don't care. Why are we still fighting wars in the 21st century? I never feel happy anymore. Every day is a struggle to eat the same foods over and over and find ways to distract myself from my crappy situation. I wish I could start over. I'm freaking tired. I don't go out of the house. I don't shower. I just keep eating so my parents and doctors stop nagging. I hope I pass away in my sleep or something. I feel so alone. I've started praying to God. I'm really scared. I want to cry all of the time. I'm dying slowly and it's entirely my fault. If I could just start eating again, I would. I've tried so hard. It's been 5 freaking years and I'm really tired of this all. Okay, that was very sad. Your parents honestly just sound like they're frustrated and they want you to just, I guess, like, be fixed, you know? But that's not really how it works. You said they take you to a doctor. I don't know if you meant like a one specialized in EDs and heart stuff, but I would suggest going to one because it sounds like you have a very severe case. As for the alone part, I would suggest joining communities because then you can have things to relate to and you can feel less alone. Because you're not the only person who has this, so there are other people out there like you. But I hope all goes well and you figure this out. Okay, guys, I literally became a pirate and sailed the seven seas, and I still have nowhere I want to build my house. And my pet died. Maybe I'll find the spot soon. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.